Okay, prepare to be shook. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we are going to be sharing a $10 eyeshadow palette that is very comparable to the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Now, if you've been following me on Twitter, you guys know that I have been hyping this palette up. It actually just launched on shophush.com. It's actually sold out right now, but I'm hoping to get this video up as soon as the launch comes back. So they are going to restock on this palette on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm crossing my fingers that this video will go up by that time so you guys can get your hands on this palette. So the palette that I am sharing with you guys today is the Bad Habit Aphrodite palette, and this is from shophush.com. If you're not familiar with ShopHush, it's basically a website that has very affordable eyeshadow palettes. They actually sell a good variety of products on that site. They sell products that are very comparable to the high-end products, so they have a lot of dupe eyeshadow palettes that are just as good, if not better, than some of the high-end eyeshadow palettes. I've actually featured a couple of those shadows on my channel. They actually sent over a box to me a while back, so I did work with this brand before, but today's video is not sponsored. I promise you guys, it is not sponsored. I just felt like I had to, you know, just let you guys know about this site once again because it is amazing. Okay, so if you're in the market of an affordable eyeshadow palette, but you don't want to spend so much money on the palettes that are coming out nowadays, you just want to get something that's a dupe to it, that's not as expensive, this website is what you need to shop on, you guys. I kid you not. Like I said, this video is not sponsored in no way, shape, or form, but I just had to get on here and share this palette with you guys. Now, I did share this palette on my Twitter. I only shared the picture of it. I did not share any swatches, and a ton of you were asking me, were the shadows pigmented? Did they swatch good? Are they very comparable to the Huda palette? And I don't know, so I have not swatched it yet, and I just wanted to get on here really quickly and share the swatches with you guys. So this will be pretty much like a first impression video, so you guys will see my first impressions on this palette. And let me hold it up so you guys can see it instead of just having it like this. But yeah, so this is what the palette looks like. It's very, very nice, very sleek, and it's only $10. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Why did I just do that? Let's just go ahead and jump in like right now. It is the, again, like I said, the Bad Habit Aphrodite palette, and it looks exactly like the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. How freaking crazy is that? All of the colors in this palette are very, very similar, if not the same, to the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and that palette alone is $65. I don't think they have it on sale, not on sale, but I don't think they have it available anymore. I think that was like a limited edition palette. But if you were not able to get your hands on that palette, or if you didn't want to spend, you know, $65 on an eyeshadow palette, but you wanted something very similar, this is what you need to try. Okay, I feel like I'm just rambling on and on and on. I'm pretty sure you guys are like, shut up, Andrea, let's go ahead and dive into the swatches. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the swatches. So the first shade I want to swatch is Sparks, which is a gold metallic color. I'm excited. I'm excited. A $10 palette, this better be worth it. It better be worth it. So let's go ahead and put my finger in it. Wow. This is so creamy. It has a lot of kick up though, but as soon as I dipped my finger in it, it felt like butter. There is that. I don't know how I'm gonna do these swatches, but we're gonna try to do I guess like this. So this is Sparks. What? Has a lot of kick up. Ooh. Yeah, it has a lot of kick up. But I feel like this is gonna have to be one of those shadows that you have to wet your brush with. But after the swatch, like, it does swatch very beautifully. It's very, very bright, very vibrant. So I'm impressed. I'm not too impressed with the fallout, but that's okay. It's just a $10 palette. So let's go to the next shade. The next shade is Tease, which is right beside Sparks. Tease is more of a champagne color. You guys, this is so soft. Holy crap. Okay, Tease. Wow, that's pigmented. That is beautiful. That I think will make a good highlighter and also like a inner corner highlight. That's pretty. All right, so I'm excited about the next shade because it is a matte. So this will be the first matte that I swatch in this palette. You do have quite a few mattes in this palette. But yeah, let's go ahead and swatch this one. It's called Admire. And this is kind of like a tan slash, ooh. Y'all probably won't be able to see this color on my hand. Well, you might will, but this, I got some fuzz going everywhere, is really, yeah, y'all can't really see it. I can barely see it myself, but these are so freaking soft. Yeah, y'all can't see that shade much. This is actually going to be a good all over the lid shade before you apply like any colors on the lid, just so the colors can show up more vibrant. But so far these swatches, just the finger swatches, are very impressive, except for that very first one. It looks very crumbly, but I am going to have to use like Fix Plus or, you know, a little bit of water to probably make it look more creamy. The next shade is this pink, which I am excited about as well. I'm pretty much excited about all of the colors in this palette, but this is in the shade Flirt, which is this hot pink. Let's swatch this one. Y'all, these are so soft. I know I keep saying that, but I am impressed with how they feel. They are very soft. Okay, you can't really see that one either. I guess because it's a pink and I can't really see many pinks on my skin tone unless they're like super bright Barbie pink. So there is Flirt. It's still really pretty. It reminds me of the pink in the Kylie Cosmetic birthday book. There is Flirt. Next I have the shade Lust, which is probably one of my favorite ones in this palette just by looking at it because it's a nice red, like a burgundy red. There's Lust. These are pigmented, you guys. I know I've already said that like 50 times already, but I'm impressed so far. Oh yes. So there is Lust. So the next shade is called Romance, and Romance, oh, so soft, you guys. This Romance right there. And this is like a brick, like a rust orange. So let's swatch Romance. You can barely see it on my hand, but it's a beautiful, like a brick red slash orange. There it is right there. All right, so that is all of the shades swatched on that very first row. This one right here, you can barely see. That is in the shade Admire. But the other shades you can definitely see. This champagne color is right up my alley. Love it. But that is the first row. Let's go ahead and take all of these off and go with the second row. Okay, going into another metallic glittery shade, which is in the shade Adore. This is like a gold, like a true, ooh, it's a lot of fallout in that one too. But yeah, these are gonna have to be used with the Fix Plus, but they are absolutely beautiful. It's just a lot of fallout, and that's actually something that a lot of people were saying the Huda Beauty palette had, was a lot of fallout from the metallic, like the glittery colors. But it's still a beautiful color. It's just that you are gonna have to use a Fix Plus with these, and it did kind of get a little messy when I swatched it right there. But that's nothing to be, you know, concerned about, because for one, this palette was only $10. So I wouldn't even, you know, get my panties in a wad with that. So yeah, that's Adore. Next one is called Crush, and Crush is like a rose gold. It's like a pinky peach rose gold. It kind of reminds me of the NARS, what is it, the NARS Orgasm Blush. So there. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. That's Crush. As you can see, it's kind of flaking off, but That is Crush. It's still really, really pretty. Next we have the shade Passion, which is a matte, and this is like a grayish brown. You can barely see that. Well, you can see it. It's like a dusty grayish brown color. That's Passion. The next color is called Blushing, and this is like a blush pink. I'm pretty sure it's gonna show really, really light on me, but it's like a mauve blush pink. Yeah, you can barely, well, you can see it. I keep looking in my mirror, and then when I look in the viewfinder, it looks totally different, but that is Blushing. The next one is Seduction, and Seduction is a dark, like a super dark chocolatey brown. Let's see if you can see it on my skin. Yeah, you can see it. That's pretty. Seduction. And the last one on this row is called Jealousy, and this is like a true mauve. It's like a rosy mauve slash brown slash. Who was texting me this late? All right, so let's swatch Seduction. Ooh, I love that one. Can you guys see that? Okay, this row is probably my favorite one so far because you have those rosy tones like the mauves, the rose gold. I like that row. Moving on to the last row in this palette, and this one holds more of the metallic shades in it. So this row right here, you just have two mattes, which is this lighter shade and also the black. So the first one is Infatuation, and I think this is probably my favorite one because it's a beautiful olive green. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Holy crap, that is gorgeous. That's Infatuation. Next one is in the shade Beauty, and Beauty is like a red rose gold. I don't know how to explain it. Ooh, what? Whoa, that is pretty. That's in the shade Beauty. That one swatched really good, you guys. I am impressed with this $10 palette. Honestly and truly, I am impressed. I feel like I need to buy a couple more for maybe like some giveaways for you guys, because this palette is bomb so far, even though some of it have a little bit of fallout, but that's okay because it's only $10, and this palette is really, really good to be like a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette. So the next shade is called Euphoria, and Euphoria is a true gold, like a gold coppery shade. So there it is right there. I'm gonna swatch that one. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, this row is giving me life so far. That is pretty. Next one is in the shade Love, and Love is like a burgundy, metallic burgundy color. So, ooh, yes, that is beautiful. A lot of kick up though, but like I said, you are gonna have to use like some Fix Plus with that, but that is gorgeous, you guys. Look at that. I'm excited. I am excited. I feel like I did good for this $10 palette. So good. All right, the second to the last shade is a light yellow, and I feel like this will also be a good color to go all over the lid, just to, you know, make a base before I apply any of the darker shades. And this is in the color, the shade Koi. Let's swatch Koi. And this is also a matte. This one, ooh, is very patchy. Sometimes the finger swatches are not as good as the brush swatches, because with the brush, you're actually blending that shadow on your eye. But that is Koi. It was a little patchy, but it's still a nice color. Like I said, this will be a good base for me before I apply like a darker shade on my lid. And the last color is a true black, and it is in the shade Heartbreak. So there is Heartbreak, and you guys know how I feel about a black shadow inside a palette. Ooh, that is pigmented. like I said, you guys know how I feel about a black in a palette. I feel like it is the staple color, and every single eyeshadow palette should have a black. So let's swatch that one. Yes, 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 yes. So there are all of the swatches for that last row of colors. So yeah, those were all of the swatches inside this palette. I am impressed. I am very impressed with this palette. The mattes are very, very soft, very creamy. They are pigmented, but some of them do have a lot of kick up, especially the shimmer shades in this palette. And like I said, I did notice some people kind of talk about that with the HUDA palette, like the shimmer colors in there. You have to use maybe like a Fix Plus or water to make them go on more smooth, and my eyelash is getting on my nerves. But other than that, I am impressed with this palette, you guys. So if you have been wanting to try the HUDA palette, but you don't want to spend $65 on that palette, then you need to check out this palette for yourself. So if you're interested in checking out this palette, trying it out for yourself, I will have a link down below in my description. Hopefully this video goes up by the time they relaunch it. So I hope the palette is actually available when I have this video up, because right now as I'm filming it's actually sold out. But they are saying that they are going to restock on Tuesday, which is when I hope this video goes up, if I can get it edited and upload it for you guys. So yeah, again, I will have a link down below in my description if you're interested in checking out this palette for yourself. I feel like $10 is totally worth it. It is so, so, so worth it, you guys. Especially if you don't want to spend $65 on an eyeshadow palette, which I don't even think they still have that HUDA palette available because it was only limited edition. But other than that, like, you need to try this palette, you guys. It is only $10. You're not going to be losing anything. It's just $10. But then again, $10 can be gas. It can be food. It could be some more makeup. But yeah, you guys, I think that is everything I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs it up. You guys know the drill. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe before you leave. And yeah, I think that is everything I have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.